Hello, how are you? This is Hamdo from the eastern part of Aleppo. This is my daughter Lamar. Okay, I want to start today talking about those children, those students who were at schools, who went to schools to study, to have knowledge, to have a future. But Assad and Russian warplanes don't want for them a good future. Wanted for them a good grades, a bad future. Some of them now are disabled. More than 21 were killed. Most of them were children, and a lot of many casualties. Some of them until now, their bodies are unknown. Who killed these people? Assad and Russian warplanes, because they were targeted by parrot bombs many times for the same place. The whole neighborhood was almost destroyed. So, it was repeated thousands of times inside Syria and inside Aleppo exactly. Yesterday, I met a student who was with me in Saad Ansar school, which was destroyed last year. He lost his leg. He told me about that day and how difficult was his life after the raid. I want to tell the world that our children are killed by their silence, not only by Assad and Russian warplanes. Now I'm going to talk about our opinion about the civilians who are living in the regime areas. Of course, civilians are civilians everywhere. In this area, in the rebels held areas or in the regime control areas. We don't have any hatred for them. They are oppressed like us. And many people ask, when we show the brutality of the regime and Russian warplanes, say, what about those people who are killed in the regime areas? I want to tell those people, we are sad for them if they are killed by the rebels' weapons, and this is not happens always, because most of the time the regime himself attack his areas to say to the world, look, even rebels attack our areas. Because look about the numbers. The bombs that fell in the regime areas, they are not that numbers, because why? The regime, after a period, he always says that he makes such rockets, or not rockets, of course, most of them bombs, and say, look, rebels hit our areas. But this is not true. But sometimes, yes, when there is a kind of battle, some bombs fell in the regime areas. Some civilians died. We are sad for them. And we always blame the rebels if something by mistake happened like this. We tell them, please, don't do something if you are not sure that it will just for fighters. Civilians have got right to live like us. But those people who are supported Assad and Russia with killing Syrians, with killing children, they are always blind about killing our children. And when we say to the world that our children are being killed, they say, look about the children who are being killed there in the regime areas. Yes, we are sorry for them. But look about the numbers. Here, in the rebel-held areas, hospitals, schools are targeted in deliberate ways. They attack them in specific. Because all those schools, who are formal schools like buildings, were destroyed. More than 50 schools are destroyed here. Why? Because they are targeted, because they know that there are children here and they should die. I think even my daughter is angry about this. Hospitals, most hospitals inside Aleppo is destroyed. Are destroyed. And the world is silent. And those people who support Assad and Russia say they are terrorists. Children are terrorists. Patients in schools are terrorists. Doctors are terrorists. Please, what kind of mind have you got? Do as a human. Behave as a human. Really, I feel that those people who support Assad and Russia with killing us are like animals. They don't have feelings. They don't have any kind of sense of mercy. God, when He created us with, with mercy, with praise, with hearts. Some people, I find them like heartless. They don't have hearts. They just, yes, they are supporting Assad and Russia to kill people who are here. And they know that most people who are being killed every day in the rebel-held areas are civilians, are children. Nevertheless, yes, go on. The last idea that I want to talk is about Ban Ki-moon. This brilliant character, this unusual character, this fantastic character, after 5 years killing, he praises Bashar Ja'fari, the representative of the killer Bashar al-Assad. What a kind of a human he is! The shame on UN that this person is a representative of. How can the world accept such a person in this place? A person who supports killers, children killers, and yet the world accepts him in such place as a representative in United Nations. It's united nothing now with such people. Those people who are in United Nations now are not human at all. They behave like killers. It's preceded by Demistura when he said, he have many statements, like giving reasons for Assad to kill people who are here. Sometimes, yes, show some humanity. Show some words which are not more than tears of crocodiles. But he's not sorry. Because in his statements, he's clear that he's supporting Assad and Russia with killing children. If they are honest, they will do something for people, for civilians who are being killed every day. Those students today who were killed in schools, they don't have anything for Assad, anything for Russia. But they are trying to say those people who are living outside my control are going to die. And this is what happens in Aleppo. Even Assad always send us messages on mobile phones. Either you go out or you are going to die. Either you are going to be displaced of your home or you are going to die. Yet, a lot of people are supporting Assad. I can understand those people who are, who have got interests to support Assad. But those people, those journalists who are in the Western media, nevertheless support Assad and Russia, I can't understand them at all. The only reason that I can understand is that they are in the same place and in the same mentality of Assad, killing.